Well, what's going on, people? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Creps on Creps UK. I am Soul to Soul 2020 and it is 10 p.m. UK, 5 p.m. Atlanta, USA. Tonight's guest is that bespoke guy. Trust me, let me tell you something. See the Air Max 1s he's going to show tonight? You ain't going to see them on any other platform apart from this platform. Straight Creps on Creps UK. Right, big up Dean Smith, big up Sneaker 10 UK, big up TH Edda, big up SPG Clint, Antos 01, Finest Design, Seymour Kicks, Kurt's Creps, nice to see you in there, brother. Shake it up a bit, man. I've got a little bit of nerves in this one. Let me just give him a little, yeah. Just video, what's going on? Box Sesh Forever, what's going on? Seymour Kicks. Big Spuzz, bro. Big up on your work, yeah? Every time I see your work is banging, brother. And your picture of them today. Fire. Let me at this geezer, let him know we're live, just so that he's active now. Tommy Big Shoes, what's going on? Benzino Inside, what's going on? Listen, I've been waiting a year for this live, you know what I mean? He's in here now, look, there's that bespoke guy. Give it a couple of minutes, my brother, and we're going to get you in, yeah? Sneakers and Trim, Box Fresh, 3 hosts tonight. Obviously me, Box Fresh, Sneakers and Trim. This is Creps on Creps UK, and we're live. Who's ready for some unbelievable AM1s? Do me a favour, people, everyone who's in here, please go to your contacts and add 5 people that you know and let them know the live's about to go off. I see you there, bruv, I see ya. Couple of minutes, we're going to get you in, yeah? Let's just grab the other 2 because it's a 3-way, it's a 4-way thing tonight. I want to see some Air Max ones. I've been waiting a year for this. Shyam, I see you. What's going on? Let me pin him up.
What's happening, my brother? Let me just turn my light on.
What's happening?
What's going on, lads?
Good evening.
Be prepared tonight, lads, to witness some AM1s that you're only ever going to see on a picture on this guy's page. I've been waiting for this live for over a year. Well, we've got another 2 minutes and we're going to start the show. We're going to get him in. Peanut Buffalo, what's going on?
Turning my light on, lads. Evening, everyone. Evening.
Go on in, Benzino.
Take it in turns. We'll have a few questions each, boys. We'll let the people in the comments have a few questions. Because this kid is going to pull out some bits that we're all going to want to know more about.
Blow. What's good?
What's happening?
Yes,
This
my
is going to
brother.
be a good one, man. I've got the sweats and everything.
What you man
Welcome,
saying?
everybody. Welcome to Creps on Creps UK. As
Having a
you
good
know, I'm
evening,
Soul
man.
to Soul
Having a good evening.
2020. I've got my 2 amigos in here. Introduce yourself, lads.
Box Fresh Forever. Man like.
Sneakers and Trims UK.
Right, we're going straight in. The guest is coming in, lads, yeah?
Straight up, mate. Straight up.
Big up everyone inside.
Big up everyone inside, man. Come on. Positive vibes. Big up everyone in the
Come
chat.
on.
You know what I mean?
Bespoke guy, I'll send you the request,
Big
bro. What you got to do is add it and come in, bro.
Reza.
Let's get this going.
Buffalo, 300 kicks. ESFP. Everyone inside. Well, go on, Box. Everyone having a good evening, yeah?
Yo, yeah.
Yeah, man. Just chilling, man.
Dino, I've been waiting for this show for a year, bro.
No,
Just come back from the park with the little ones.
Is it, bro? I just went for a swim, bro. We need to go swimming. That shit's amazing, man. Can you swim?
You went for a walk in the park with the kids. You went for a swim. I went for a drive, bro.
Can you swim? Can you swim?
Yeah, I can swim.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yo, Bespoke guys, send me a request.
You got B-Mob, C-More, everyone inside, man. We got everyone along the journey, man. Everyone supporting the cause, you get me? Big up.
Big up the one
Send
and
that
only
request,
Force
bespoke
Field
guy.
Fresh.
Let's get you in.
Force field.
I'm trying to get you in, Bob. You've got to send the request in. Bespoke. I'm going to add you
Or
again.
maybe he needs to update his YouTube.
Instagram. I got
Yo, yo.
Yo, here he is.
Yo,
In
How's
the
yo.
everybody
back.
doing? What's up? What's
All
up?
good,
What's
man.
going on,
All
my
good,
brother? How
man.
are
How
you?
you
Good,
doing?
what's good?
All right. How you guys doing, man?
Well, excited,
Bless,
Bob.
man. Bless.
Excited.
Honored to have you on
Yes.
the show. Honored to have you on the show.
Hey, man, I'm glad have you guys, man. I've been watching you guys on and off. I've been kind of busy, so I'm sorry I flaked on you guys a couple times, man. That's my
Good,
bad. I
man.
apologize.
But all that matters
We're
is
here
you're here
now, man.
now.
That's what
So
matters.
please
Yeah, it's all
introduce yourself
good.
and let everyone know where you're from and what you're about, please.
My name is Damien. I'm that bespoke guy, and also I run Bespoke by Nike. As well, I have both of those pages. So I kind of run the Bespoke by Nike page just to give people who are out there that have been doing Bespokes over the years kind of a platform to show what show what they've been doing in the past. Unfortunately, the program is null and void now, so it's not much out there to post. But I still always search and try to put a nice little light on people who have taking the time to go to Bespoke either there in London when it was there or in New York City here in America,
Well,
and
can I
hopefully,
ask,
give them a little bit of shine.
was you involved in actually running the bespoke place then, or was it that something you was just doing off your own back to show love to people that got a bespoke?
No, I wasn't. I'm in healthcare, man, so that's got me pretty taxed these days. I just knew
Mhm.
those guys really good up there in New York at the Bespoke place. I didn't have really anything to do with it at all. But I did find myself being a good source of information for other people that didn't really know too much about the Bespoke program. So I did kind of take an unofficial, information giver,
No, that's
in
nice,
that
man.
source. You know what I mean?
That's all
So
love, man. That's nice.
yeah. But those guys up there, man, they were good guys. I'm sorry to see the program gone. I think you guys lost your program there in London. What,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah,
year
yeah,
previous?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That sucked. I hated it, man.
I know,
So,
man.
Yo, bring
yeah,
that back
man.
for me. Bring that back for me. Because I'm not
What's up?
the guy that's going to sit here and pretend like I know it all.
Uh
What
huh.
is it that we lost a year ago?
We lost a
Nightclub
bespoke
in
Um,
program.
Shoreditch,
The Nike
the
what?
bespoke nightclub in
Oh, yeah,
Shoreditch.
under the
They done the
bridge.
bespoke. Yeah, they done the bespoke program, innit? And
Bro,
obviously
you
they
know we
had one
never went
in
there.
America.
Did you go there?
I don't imagine the day I went to go there was a week after they'd closed. Imagine that. I
I
was
went there
sad.
and I made a 90. And-
Did you make one?
yeah, and I
Did
battered
you?
it. Yeah, yeah. But them
That's
days you
mad.
put them on your feet and you ruin them. But I've been following my guy for I've got to say a year and a half now, and I was trying to get him on through Show Your Creps, but he didn't want to do a battle. Then one day out of the blue, he was like, "Yo, can we do a show?" I was like, "But no battle. I want to show my shoes." And I was like, "Club, I want to see these shoes. Like,
Mm.
I want to see these shoes." Can I just ask you one question? What is it? Because you're in America, and for us in England, a runner at Air Max 1 is our go-to shoe. What is it that made you go towards that shoe?
well, man, I don't know how old you guys are. I'm an old guy now, man.
I'm 42.
Be
I'm
40.
42.
Yeah, I'll be 43 in 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So,
Jeez,
I'm
innit?
so fortunate to have grown up with things like hip hop and modern basketball, and also
Mhm.
with sneaker culture as a whole. You know what I mean? All of those things I kind of grew up with. So, in grade school, I fell in love with sneakers. I fell in love with Air Jordans and Air Maxes. Back before they had the number on them, they weren't called Air Max ones back in the day. They were just Air Maxes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I just remember those days. I remember those days, and I remember not being able to afford sneakers like that. And when I got to the point where I could afford them, man, that was it, man. That was it. I was
Mhm.
sold. You
Do
know
you
what I
remember
mean?
what your
Just like
first Air Max
everybody
was?
else. What'd you say?
Mhm.
Do you remember what your first Air Max would have been?
Ooh, I remember when my first Air Jordan was, man. I had an Air Jordan 1. And I don't know if you guys know, it's this place called Marshalls here in
Yeah,
America.
yeah, yeah, no more.
It's like yeah. And I got that pair from Marshalls, man, for $19. It was like a purple Air Jordan High. You know what I mean? And that was my first pair of name brand sneakers, man. $19, 19
Well,
American
that's from your
dollars,
own
man.
pocket, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, mad,
That's
mad
it.
love, mad love,
Yeah,
mad love.
man. Those were the days, man.
$19 for
For
a pair
real.
of shoes, yeah? Not no more, not no
Yep.
more.
Not no more,
Am I
man.
right in guessing that them ones would have had Nat written on the back on the hill?
Yeah. Yeah, they did. I think well, I'm not too sure, man. It's been so long. I think they did. But I mean, you know what? Hey, guys, back then it wasn't cool to wear purple. You know what I'm saying? I had some white and purple Air Jordan 1s. I was the happiest kid in school, man. You know what I'm saying? They was clowning me and everything, talking about what this guy doing with purple shoes on. I was happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Real
Come
man.
on.
Let's get this started. Can we come to your foot? Have you picked a certain few shoes that you want to show tonight? Is that what you've done?
Well, I thought I don't got none. You know, you guys probably more collectors than I am these days. I honestly, I'm just gonna tell you guys and tell the people out there, I'm kind of turned off by the whole sneaker game as a whole. It seemed like every little piece of joy that I've had in sneakers, it's been taken away, man. So you know, it's so hard to get the shoes that we all love these days. You can't even get a general
That's true.
release. You know what I mean? I can't.
Mhm.
I feed my creativity with bespoke, and then they take that away. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm kind of
Yeah,
I've kind of gotten to the point, you know, I'm never going to give it up, right? But at the same time, I've told myself, okay, Davian, you just gonna do the OGs from now on, and that's it, man. You know what I mean? If it's not the OGs, you're gonna leave it alone. So all these shits right here. Sorry about my language. All
That's all right, man. That's
all of
all right.
them are gonna be gone eventually, man, because I just can't do it anymore, man. You know
When
what
you
I
say
what
mean?
size
when you
you
say gone, what do you mean by gone?
Yeah, I'm just
get rid
gonna,
of them?
I'm just gonna get rid of them
You're gonna
slowly.
send them over to
You know.
urban necessities?
No, 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 no.
Uh,
No, no,
nah,
no.
I
It's
don't
gonna
I
send
don't
them over
roll
to
like
Slade
that.
Green, bro. It's sending them to Slade Green
Yeah,
to this address right here.
What
yeah.
size are you?
Huh?
Can we let's start this.
So wait.
Go.
What's got you so mad about the sneaker game? Like, what's the worst thing that's happened to you?
It's just like, when you get a little older like we are, you just get tired of the hustle. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have to jump through all the hoops. At least I'll just speak for myself. I'm too old to jump through the hoops. I'm too old to camp out. I never hit on raffles. You know what I mean? So it's like just a source of aggravation that I don't really need in my life. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me
Oh, yeah.
wrong. I'll never quit, guys. Never.
We
I'll
don't.
be
We
an
don't.
old
We won't.
man. I'll be an old man with a nice pair of sneakers, and I'll be buried in probably some Air Max ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the
Yeah,
same time, I'm not doing it. I'm not jumping through the hoops anymore.
But you know what?
So I'll
yeah,
I'll have I'll save my passion for those few pairs a year that come out that I have to have. Other than
yeah,
that, the shoes that I do, the sneakers that I liked, that I just liked a little bit, and I would have went ahead and copped. I'm just gonna leave them alone, man. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
over here, we're trying to create a culture of basically assisting each other. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
basically, if you don't want the shoe, would you enter for me type thing? Or if there's a pair, like me, when I go to stores and I see sneakers, I'll post what I see, and then when people message me, I'll be like, that's sneakers and stuff, or that's Offspring, or blah blah blah. So we try to help each other out, but it only gets to that certain level, because when it gets to a Travis or a something, no one's really helping you that much. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
there's levels to the help. Like, people will help you with the general stuff, like the lightnings and but when it comes to the Travises and the stuff like that, there's no one going, yo, I got a retail pair for you here. You feel me? So we're trying to create that community, but there's levels to it. But yeah,
Right.
we can do.
Okay.
And part of the problem is 8 out of 10 of us aren't even really sneakerheads. You know what I mean? We're just in there. We're just culture vultures, not
Yeah,
us
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
100%.
eight
Yeah.
out of
I hear
ten
you. I hear you.
people that are, they're just culture vultures. They're here to grab the sneaker and put it on the secondary market as fast as possible. While real
Mm-hmm.
sneakerheads that really want to you know, wear the shoes and take them straight to feet and enjoy them the way we used to, we lose
Hmm.
out because of that, you know.
You know,
You
can I,
know,
Yeah,
can I
so
say,
that's the
see what I
maddest thing.
see?
It's almost
Go on,
go on.
no, you go, you go.
I was gonna say it's almost taken the joy out of being able to do that. Like you used to go and get a trainer, put it on. Nah, everyone's all like, say for example, a Travis Scott, yeah. I cool, it was going for £2 or £2.5 or however much it was going for. That when you become aware of that money, you're not so quick to rock it out, and maybe you might have wore it 7 days before just because you
mhm.
liked it. Now, because you know, like, wait a minute, this is a very, very, very rare shoe that I might just wear it once in the week instead of 7 days. So it's changing the way that you're using your trainers as well. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but
Hey guys,
that
let,
goes with
what?
everything. That's like a Louboutin shoe. Like you're never gonna wear it every day. Do you know what I mean? It's just like it's a
No,
rare
that's where
occasion.
I see you guys. See you guys there. I'll see this, but see for all these hype shoes and hipping that we all go for. We're all going for all hype beasts right now. We all going for the best shoe. We all want that, but this guy's Air Max ones, I would not. I would give up all of these for this guy's Air Max ones. For them
Nah,
beasts.
don't do that, man. Don't
Oh,
do
bro, let
that.
me tell you something right now. I love an Air Max one. And when I see them Nipsey Hustles, them Raekwons, them the Chronic album Air Max ones, Bob, them three pairs there as a bespoke for me would mean more to me in my collection than any of this stuff, any
No,
Travis Scott.
can I
That
say
shoe there,
how excited he was when he was showing me your Instagram? He's like, bruv, look at this, man. This is crazy, bruv. Look at this. Flicking all the way through. We was there
It's
for
no
like
joke.
20 minutes
It's no
probably.
joke.
I've been waiting for this show for over a year, man. So any chance we can start this and start having a look at some of them Air Max ones, them bespokes that you've got, even the one with your own face on it. I like to see that as well, man.
All right, I think I got most of them here. I think I got some
Ooh,
in
get ready,
some
people.
in
Let's see
storage.
some fire emojis. Get the fire emojis out.
You got
All right, so I'm gonna flip the camera around for you guys, okay? And
yeah,
then
brother. Come on,
I'll
David.
pull
Let's
some
let's
out.
do this, man. Let's show these guys
Okay.
some Air Max ones. I've been waiting for this show.
Before we get to that, man, just to piggyback off of what you said about, you know, you're not being able to wear your sneakers because, you know, the value increases so much. I got so much here that I can't even wear. It's just regular stuff. Hold on, I'll just show you guys real quick. Just regular stuff. Hold on. Yeah, so shit, well, I thought I was prepared here, but I guess not.
It's always
Well,
better to
anyway,
be.
I'll
It's
get
always
back.
better to be unprepared. It's an element of surprise.
Yeah, yeah, I'll get back. I think I thought I had them prepared here, but I'll get back to them. Let me see. Like here, right here.
Hella
Perfect
OG.
example.
This camera upside down.
Perfect example. When I bought these, I fully intended to wear them, right? But then, you
Mm.
know, I put them in my closet, and maybe 60 days later, I just couldn't touch them. And this is just a regular. That's just a regular kick right there. You know what I mean? I can't
That
touch them.
series, man.
You know
Let
what
me
I
see
Yo,
the
mean?
Sneaky
toe, but can
Speaker,
we
I
see the
can see
tongue
you in
like?
it,
What's
bruv.
the
Come on, bruv. People
is
let
that
out
the
these fire emojis. Look how crisp that
okay,
shoe
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. 100.
Yeah. So I haven't been able to even wear. I don't have. Hey guys, I'm a punk, man. I just haven't been. I haven't had the courage to put them on my feet. You know what I mean? So
That's
Oh,
because
that whole pack is fire.
that shoe's
you want to
different though,
wear
isn't
them.
it?
I want to wear them. The sneakerhead in me wants to wear them, but then I go check StockX and they telling me they over $400, and I'm like, I just can't, man. You know what I mean? So
I feel you. I
stuff
feel
like
you,
that,
man.
and that sucks. To me, that's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. You know. So
Definitely.
anyway,
Definitely.
so let me come over here. I don't have all my players, and I'm gonna pull out all the ones that I have here for you guys. Let's see what these are. Okay, so this is so I went through like some like you know when you start best spoken or doing some ID stuff, you go through like little periods of enlightenment. At first you just want to do something a nice colorway or whatnot, but then you start to get inspired. You start to tie in your inspirations in your life to what you're doing, and you start. So before I got to that point, I was doing stuff just to try to do things with nice materials and stuff like that. So this is like a croc undefeated kind of uninspired colorway right here.
Are you ready for this, people?
Watch these Air Maxes, but look,
Oh my days. You're gonna have to flip
you're
your
not going
camera.
to see these on no other platform,
Yeah?
bruv.
Or not? Yeah.
So let me know how to do this because I'm not really too I'm not really too
You need to turn your camera
I
the
well
just
other
got
way.
versed
one
on
sec.
what you got.
Sorry, one sec. Sorry,
Uh-huh.
one sec. Let me just address
Uh-huh.
something quickly. Space City J, yeah. Let me just tell you something. Not everyone's rich, my brother. So I understand. I know what you do and all of that. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So just understand that for some people, fam, if a shoe's a bag or two bags and they can't afford that, they might have the shoe. They might have got it retail, but they might only want to wear it once in the whole year,
Can we
as
see a
opposed
can we see a close up of it?
as
Let's get back
opposed
on
to
this.
5 years as opposed to 5 years before when it didn't have no value other than the retail figure on it. They would just wear it every day of the week. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just let's
Uh-huh.
just be
Let's get
real
back
with
to
what's
this.
going on.
Damien, can you turn
Right.
your phone the other way?
Oh, this way?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm
Now,
sorry.
check out these Air
Yeah.
Max
So
ones.
this is a pair. I used to go.
look
What
at
I did was I used to go to New York. I live in Atlanta, Georgia now, but I used to go to New York and I used to make sure. Again, with my frustration with Air Max Day, I wasn't able to get any of the releases that I wanted. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go to New York and do my own Air Max Day, right? So um, this was one of the Air Max Day shoes that I did. Of course, it comes with the that thing right there. It says
that.
Nike on there and everything. So
Yeah.
they give you this really quality stuff, man. That's like a wooden
Yeah,
shoe
100%.
tree right there. Keep it in there. And then that's one that I did. I think that's like a synthetic. All materials from Nike are synthetic now, so that's like a synthetic Croc. It's a Croc on the mud guard there. It's a different black one there.
They're
Damn,
crazy.
The date
man.
Air Max Day on
Damn.
the tongue.
And then I did the Air Max Day on the tongue, and that's another little synthetic diamond cut kind of material. And so I
Wow.
wanted to kind of do something with like an undefeated colorway. I did the medial swoosh in a different color, and that's also in a Croc right there.
Close ups, crazy.
And
They're
then
crazy.
on the
Yo,
inside.
that's better than the Travis. That's better than the Travis one that's releasing.
Oh,
Listen,
oh, thanks,
I'm going to
man.
get
I
onto
mean,
after. We get onto after. This is beyond belief. These are beyond that. For me, these are beyond that. This is like, I've been waiting for this. This is
Can I ask you a
crazy.
question? Yeah, is bags on
yes,
all
sir.
of your shoes or just some of the shoes?
Well, they come with the bags. They come with this like little
These both
suede
come in a
bag
bag.
here, and it says Nike Air.
Only because someone the other
So,
day told me that towels absorbs the moisture. So I was wondering if the bags was to absorb moisture or. But okay,
oh
cool.
well, that could very well be the case. I don't know. I just kind of try to, just leave them in the original packaging. So they come with this like little suede bag right there. You get two of them, one per shoe, and then of course you get that same. Never mind my weed socks,
Now, but
guys.
I'm loving them socks as well, bro.
Don't worry, man. Love them socks.
Uh,
Deal with that, man. Put over here.
and then they give you like different sets of laces.
Way, look at them laces
You can
better,
choose
bro.
all the laces. And then, it's really detailed. So when you get there, it's like 50 different color laces. You can also choose the different color tips. You know what I'm saying? See how it has the olive green tip there? And this is black with the olive green tip.
Oh,
And I
bangers.
believe these ones are green with the olive green tip. So this is one of the pairs that I did for Air Max Day. I don't know if you can see that laser printed Nike sign in there,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
can catch
that's
it.
it.
Yep.
That's it.
Man.
Yeah, sorry about that. You can see it a
So
little
that,
bit.
so,
Man,
So
you're
that's
right,
one of
man.
the
You got this,
pairs.
bro. You got this, bro. You got this.
Yeah,
These
got
are
the orange in
fun.
the back of the tongue there. And
I
then they
like
have your
this
name
stuff.
on it too, A lot of people don't know that when you I don't know if you can see it, my last name is Johnson right there. But you can put your name if they put your name in it. Your name is on the box.
Wow.
You can even do your
Yeah.
Instagram name or Creps on Creps, you know what I mean? You can do
Jeez.
anything. So you can put that.
Nikes and trims, baby.
So
Yeah, that's lit,
same
man.
with on the back of
Amazing,
the box.
amazing, man. Like just to get to
Same with
do
on
that,
the
I'm
back of the
not gonna lie,
box.
just to get to make your own shoe and be working with
Yeah,
Nike
sick.
like that is amazing. It must be an amazing
Ain't just
experience.
making your own shoe. He's making
How,
that as the quality that he is. That
yeah, but
quality is unreal.
how can you wear that shoe? Like, where do you wear that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can you
I
bring
haven't
yourself?
figured out. I haven't figured it out, guys.
Like, I get it. I get it. Like, don't get me
Don't
wrong.
I
worry,
I
haven't
man. I
get
figured it
feel
it.
you,
out.
bro. I
How the
feel you,
hell
man.
do you decide
100%. I
one day,
%.
haven't
like,
figured it out yet.
are you married already? Are you married?
No, but I got a girlfriend, man. We've been together for a while. We're
So
happy,
that
and
could
I'm
be
going to marry her.
like your wedding shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro,
Yeah,
Man's
it's not
probably,
all
yeah.
done
man's
in
probably
one,
got
bro. You
about,
got a few
man's
more
probably
to
got
do yet,
about
bro.
50 different pairs to wear on the wedding day.
boy, he's got a lot
Something,
of weddings
man.
to do. You get me?
Yeah, man. I got to figure out something, man. I got to get rid of half of these shoes and keep the other half, but I got to figure out some occasion to wear them, man.
Get your best
Mm,
Yep.
men to
So
wear. Get your
mm.
we'll
best
Let's
men
see.
keep it
to
We'll
going.
wear
see.
Let's
the
keep
So
it
that,
going,
one.
Damien. Let's keep it going. Let's
So
see
that
some
okay.
was
more of these things.
pair number
Let's see
one.
some
So
more of
that's
these
one
things.
pair.
How,
No, that's
how
two.
many bespokes do you have in total?
Oh shit. I think I got like 15 pairs, man.
See,
I
see,
think I
look at
got
that.
15
Wow.
pairs.
So let's see some shoes. Let's stop the
And
questions. Let's
that's
see some
that's
shoes. Then.
nothing, man. I can introduce you to some guys that got 30, 40 pairs, man. My man K Storm 93, who's one of my good bespoke buddies, man. He got a ton of bespokes. He mainly got a lot of Air Force Ones, but he's
Damien,
got a
we're gonna
ton.
we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. For now, this is your show. Plug you.
Okay,
Thank you,
all right,
bro.
all right. All right,
Thank you,
so
bro.
let me flip it around again. Let me see what I got. Hold on,
Get
guys.
following people. Make sure you're
Hmm.
following him. Yeah. Get following his
Yeah,
page,
I'm
man.
press all
still
those
here.
blue buttons. Everyone press those blue buttons.
All right, I'll say that one for almost last. Let's see.
What's
Oh,
his
no, we're
Instagram?
smoking
His
loud. Come on,
Instagram
bro.
is
Mate,
that
I've got the sweats,
bespoke
bro.
guy. That bespoke guy. Obviously, you already know him.
Say
Top
that
friend,
one too.
soul to soul, sneakers and shoes. Bruv, you need to start plugging soul to soul a bit more, didn't you?
Yeah, gotta say those. Okay, I got my last
I
three.
am
Everyone
trying
Hold
to
go
on.
go,
follow
bro.
soul to soul. The
Oh
bespoke
man, I
are
gotta say that
bespoke
one too.
are tucked away, man.
Sorry, guys. Hold on.
You're all
No,
right, bro.
we got all day, man.
We ain't short for time, bro.
Box and Moggy don't sleep anyway,
Okay,
so
okay, 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 okay. So this pair right here is one of the other Air Max Days pairs that I did. Frustrated because I
Black
couldn't get
Harley.
Sean Witherspoons and all kind of stuff like that. And what I did with this one is I really admired like the materials and the quality that New Balance put on their releases, you know, like this one right here. So this is like a New Balance that I really, really love. I haven't worn it yet. And it's not really hard to get. It's nothing special, but it's just one that I really love. I always like the materials. New Balance always comes with good materials and stuff. So that was one of the um, inspirations for this pair. So
Hmm.
this was another pair that I did on another Air Max day. Again, the bag again,
beautiful.
and they always give you the wooden
yeah.
thing there.
Yeah.
So that's kind of has a New Balance feel to me.
That's
And
insane.
got
Look at the
long hair
deal.
suede right here. That's long hair suede. This is cashmere right here. So that's cashmere,
Go close on
and
that,
this is waffle.
Man said cashmere, bro.
It's
Are you
cashmere.
Yeah,
Look.
hearing me?
brother.
Bro, man said cashmere.
Brother. Look at
yeah.
the
So they
quality.
got
Them
Yo, Creps,
materials.
look.
cashmere,
I knew you'd be in it, bro.
and then I always like to do even with the first pair that I showed you. Let me go back to it just for a second, guys. The first pair, I always like to do um,
See
Wow.
that
a
toe box?
little something with every pair. So
See that toe box?
little little
Bro,
something different with every pair.
bro,
So
my chest.
this pair,
Bro, my chest. Have you ever felt it in your chest when you see us?
that pair, I like how they had the smoke see-through sole, so I did that one on that pair. And then
Mm.
this one has glow in the dark. You see that third panel right there below the
Yeah.
red? That's glow in the dark. And then
Damien, bro,
that was
listen, I'm not even joking. Geez, listen. You're
That
No, you
getting
know
my
pairs.
how you know
patience,
he's a
right?
bespoke guy? Man named the panel. He said the third panel.
the
yeah.
third panel. And so yeah, so that's cashmere on the back, guys. This is waffle mesh here. They had a whole bunch of different meshes. And that red border on that swoosh, that's 3M.
So we've got a
Um
question from one of
It's
the
that toe.
one of
It's that toe box. That toe box. Look at
no
that
no
toe box.
we got a question from someone in the live. They said, did you get your sample materials or something? Did you get your material
yes,
sample?
yes. I can actually pull out a lot of the samples if you guys want me to.
We would
I just
love
didn't
that.
want to
We would
take
love
out
that.
all you guys' time and
Not
stuff.
Bro,
all,
I
listen,
not
got
all
I
the
got
time,
to
but
Damien.
just maybe
We
one
ain't
set
cut
or
for
a couple
time.
of sets.
This is your show.
okay.
We
Oh
got
yeah.
4 hours. We could
Just
do what we
just
got to do,
Okay.
bro.
just we want to see
Okay,
everything
sounds
about
good.
the sneaker and the experience that
Yeah.
you had with making that sneaker. You know.
Right. Yes, sir. So that yeah, like I said, the waffle mesh here, the 3M on the backside. And I really kind of messed this pair up. I don't really like this leather line on this little part right here. I should have did something different there. That's the thing that sucks about bespoke. Sometimes you go into the, okay, here's the thing you got to understand on bespoke. Okay, like with this, let's go back to the Sean Witherspoon Air Max 197. Right, that was kind of an original idea, quote unquote. So
Mm.
with that process that those guys went through, Sean Witherspoon had a team of guys that he knew, his friends and whatnot, that were working on that shoe for months and months, and they were getting samples back, and they would sit there and they would talk about what they wanted to do different as far as the samples and stuff were concerned, and then they would send it back to Nike, and then Nike would send it back to them again, and Nike would make their suggestions, and then in the end, on an Air Max day, you get this. Some people thought it was a great shoe, the Air Max 1 and 97, right? So then here's the thing. So then when you have your bespoke appointment, you have that time before your bespoke appointment, but you don't have the opportunity, you don't have the luxury to get samples in, to see what materials look like, to put things together in your eyes. So a lot of the work has to be done in your mind before you get to your appointment. And then when you get to your appointment, you got 2 hours, 3 hours. So it seems like a lot of people who say, "Oh, I hate that bespoke," or "I love that bespoke," you don't realize that you're putting months and months and months in of a process that Nike goes through with almost every release into a 2 hours and 3 hour job. So sometimes you get in there and then you just don't really like certain things. Now I love this shoe. I would never get rid of it, but I wish I would have did something different here. So that was the only thing. And then when you flip, I always do something different with the inside swoosh, with the medial swoosh. So I did red, and then that's also 3M around that border there too. So, and that's also 3M behind that 326. And then let's see.
They're a naughty pair, man.
And then I did the quilted leather. You see how it's quilted?
Wow, bro.
Quilted leather right there. So quilted
Yeah.
leather, perforated inside the sock liner right there is perforated, and then quilted leather. So that's
I'm not you, bro. I couldn't wear that shoe. I couldn't. I even though I'd wanna. I wouldn't know where to wear it.
What size? I'll wear it.
Class. I'd wear it. I'd have to wear it, but it's class. Look at that
I'll wear
sole.
it.
Just that sole. I'm gonna take
They're
millions of pictures of
fire,
that sole.
bro. Them ones, they're a fire, bro. They're hard.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
And they changed the shape at some point because they had the bad shape Air Max 1 at first, and they changed the shape, and so after they changed the shape, that's when I started going to Nike in New York City to do these bespoke. So these are the new improved shape. All the ones that I have are the new shape that they had before they closed down.
They're nuts, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there, man. It's beautiful.
And then again, they give you the different laces. They only gave me one set of laces with one set of extra laces there. So I got the navy with the red tip there.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. That's
So that's the second pair right there. That's for another that was for another Air Max day that I went, because I used to go every Air Max day.
What are you, a US 9?
US 9.5. Oh no, I'm a US 11, UK 9.5.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Have some chats then.
All right, so let me see what else I got. Give me just a second. Hold on, guys.
We're spectators. We're just there to see.
All right. So again, here's a pair right here. Kevlar. They had Kevlar, the same thing that they make the military helmets with, right? So
Exactly
I really love.
Look, my size.
I really love the Kevlar that they had. They had like 3 or 4 colors, so I try to use as much of it as possible. So here's one of the Kevlar pairs right here.
What's his pair, Box? Trim, what's his pair? I've seen this pair, bro.
So right there, that's now this right here, this is Kevlar right here. This material around the mudguard and everything, that's Kevlar. This is
Kevlar
just regular,
trainers, man. You're going
reg,
far.
yeah, regular obsidian mesh. Great shape, man. It's a really great shape on that. So what happened is, so this Kevlar material that it shows up as like brown. I think it's really brown, but it shows up more burgundy in person. You just can't really see it. So it's like
Yeah, yeah.
burgundy. There's some Playmaker leather right there. Really, really soft butter, soft leather. Everything that I do when I do the border, I always do the border in 3M. Always.
That's what
And
I was
then when
gonna
I
say.
flip it to
Link bulletproof crep.
right, and then I always try to
Look
flip
at
it
that
and do
shoe,
something
man.
different.
Come on.
Yeah. And then this is the one when I kind of got a little bit better, I think, because I started to do new stuff. But I really like that sole. So that sole is
Man's got me looking
navy
at
on
my
the tips,
These are
and it's
panels.
crazy.
Yo, the third panel. Look, first panel, second panel,
mhm.
third panel. Yo,
So what was
I
you
ain't never
saying?
looked at it
It's
like that.
navy blue. What?
So the two on the outside, those are navy blue. And then this right here, this is one of the I think they had four different gum bottoms, and this was the
And
light
the come
gum,
translucent.
the translucent gum, exactly. So
And then glow in the dark
they
underneath.
had like four different gums. That I mean, you had so many different choices there. I wish you guys would. I wish that every sneakerhead would have had an opportunity to really go there and do something different, you know. And
Mm,
then and then glow in the dark as always. I try to do something different. And the air bubble is yellow.
that's
Damien,
it.
So
Yeah.
we have a sneakerhead who's in the comments at the minute. He wants to know who was the design con. Was it Mayu or Isabel?
say again.
Who
Your
was this?
design consultant. Was it
Oh,
Mio or
it
sorry?
was Jay. It's a guy named Jay and a guy named Dean. It was two guys. At first, it was another couple on my first few pairs, but the guy, I think the female that was there, she went on to, do better things, and then the male that was there, he went to go work in Oregon at the Nike corporate. So
Okay.
then two guys named Dean and Jay. Shout out to Dean and Jay. They were really cool. They're some guys really that were really knowledgeable about sneakers, and they were running the program before it closed. So shout out to them. I don't know if they're out there or whatnot, but I know somebody that's watching us now knows them, and they'll probably spread the word. So it's all good.
I want we're gonna spread that word. I just want to see these your shoes, man. These shoes are crazy.
Yeah. So this one too. Let me show you guys that. Let me see that. Take that out. So on this pair, I did a cork and then I did my face. That's how I looked
Brother,
at the
let's go.
time. I had a
Hello.
beard and some glasses. Yeah. So I did that little avatar with the Nike, and then that's a cork insole right there. So that's really nice. It's really soft too, man. That cork insole, really soft. So I was glad I did that. Um, got some gray leather on the inside of the tongue. So, and also too, man, you get to pick I think it's like 40 something parts that are different. Even the I don't know what this liner is called in here, but even this color liner, you can choose that different. And if you choose a different color, it'll show. It'll show when you read. If you can see that blue, you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
So if I would have chose that in yellow, it would have showed much more. And then they gave me a gold Nike Dubre with that one. So yeah, so that was cool. You see how it kind of shows up a little bit more burgundy
Yeah, I see.
now. So, but I
Mm-hmm.
think the
Mm-hmm.
color was brown, but it shows up more burgundy in the light. So
That's
that's a
it.
pair. That's a pair that I really like. That's a pair I'm really proud of. And this again, this is before I started to really incorporate like things that meant something to me in my life, uh, as far as like music and stuff. And this is a pair
You said you've
that
done
I
a
did on
couple.
another.
You said
Go
you've
ahead,
done a
guys.
few Kevlar as well. You said you've done a few in Kevlar as well, innit?
Yeah. I have another one. I have two in Kevlar. That's one of the two pairs in Kevlar that I did. So yeah, that's
Nah.
it. That's it for that one.
Amazing. Sorry about my
But
internet, guys.
I saw I
Internet.
saw some questions in there. I guess we'll get to the questions a little bit later. It's up to
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys though.
We'll get some questions up at the end. We'll get them some shoes,
Okay.
and
Okay.
we'll get them towards the end.
Okay. So let me put the camera down. I'm gonna get another box. Hold on, just a
You
second,
know,
guys.
come on, Damien. This is your show, bro. It is what it is, bro. I just want to see these shoes. I love the history it's got behind them, the everything, the stories of making them, what the materials, the lot.
Yeah, his ones are sick.
Okay, this is
Them
one of my
clubs.
favorite pairs. This is one of my favorite pairs for sure. So let me do this. So before Nike actually released this pair, you know, the uh they had the pair of these with the organ ducks on the back of it. So this is the pair we got. We got the sucky one that just had this on the back. We didn't get the
Yeah.
organ duck pair, right?
You
We just
just gonna
got
come
that
out
one.
of you just gonna come out of 5 like that as well.
Yeah, I was hot about that. So I wanted the one with the duck on the back. But anyway, beggars can't be choosers, right? So that's the pair that I did this one a long time ago, but I kind of modeled this pair after the one that was out, that had the organ duck, you know, the organ
Look at
duck
this
on the back.
shoe. Oh wow, man. I've only seen the
So
web page. I can't believe I'm seeing these. This is unreal, man.
so this one too, this one here is kind of like an organ ducks inspired one I did.
Brother.
Oh, bro,
And
man,
so
look
with
at that kit.
this one is special, guys, because I think we lost somebody too.
Yeah,
This
he'll
one
be
is
back in a
special
minute.
because I just used the same material for most of it, and then I just flipped the material over. So this long hair suede right here is one material, and then this material on the toe box is just the long hair suede flipped over. So you just flip it around and you put it right here. And if you look inside of those holes there, there's yellow 3M. So when the light hits that right, if you can see inside the holes, that shines, right? And
Damien,
then
Yeah, you
you
killed
guys
them.
know. You guys know I love the Kevlar, so I did that one for the U throat. I did it in Kevlar
Bruv, you
again.
killed them. You killed them.
Chris Foster said
Yeah.
I'm done.
You
And then you
absolutely killed them.
see the tongue again. Those holes are backed by that yellow 3M. So I made sure that there, and then I just did the regular Nike Air Max. Did some more Kevlar
Mm.
there in yellow, and then that's a glow in the dark air bubble right there.
What's that? What's that? The ostrich on the back. What is that black bit on the back there?
Yeah, because I couldn't do anything with the actual organ duck, I wanted to do something bird inspired, so it kind of did the little ostrich.
Come on.
See?
That's sick,
And
man.
again,
They're
wherever you
insane,
see
bro.
those little, wherever you see the perforated holes, they're backed by yellow
Chris
3M.
Foster, is that what you're saying? Yeah, that's one of the best bespokes I've ever seen, yeah?
Yeah, it's
Yes, sir.
definitely one of
Looks
my
sick.
favorites.
Damien, listen, bro, I
Also,
swear to God, like, the shoe is unreal, unreal. It's got me, like,
What? What's that glow in the dark air unit? Yeah.
yeah, that's all that is yellow 3M in the back.
I've waited a
So
year for
yellow
this, man. I
3M.
can't believe it, man. This is amazing.
No. Oh
And
yeah. Underneath. Yeah. I see the glow in the dark. Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Look
yeah,
at
That
that.
glow in the
yellow
Look at
dark.
that.
translucent is sick. That yellow
Uh-huh.
translucent is sick.
Yes, it is. Yeah, man. The Volt translucent came through really, really, really well, man. Really
Oh,
well.
they're insane, man. Them ones are crazy, crazy hard.
Damien, they're asking
Yeah.
for a close-up of the materials.
What'd you say?
They're asking for a close-up of the materials. I think that must be everyone's favourite one so far. Everyone wants to
Yeah.
see
No,
a
Oh,
everyone's
okay.
close-up.
going mad. Put some fire
So,
in the chat, man. These
so
ones
that's
here are
the
nuts.
long hair. That's the long hair suede. Let me see if I can get it to come in right. That's a perfect. You see that green on the top? That green on the top is just that long hair suede flipped over. So it's the same swatch,
It's the same bit of
and you
material,
just
just
flip it
yeah.
over, and it's just smooth on the backside and is more long haired on the front side. So that's the same swatch. Now, the only thing that I will say that I disliked about this shoe, and I probably could use a suede brush and make it come out, is you see how long that is right there,
Yeah.
and then if you get to the mud guard here, it's kind of smooth, but that's the same
Yeah, I
thing.
can
That's
see
supposed to be the same
yeah,
thing,
yeah. Yeah, I
you
get what
know.
you're saying. You can't
So it's a
control
little,
that, man.
yeah, you can't really control it. So it's okay.
It's because
And then
it's
I
that
did
toe
the
box. That toe box is perfect. That
But they're
material.
yeah,
sick.
yeah,
They're
yeah. They
insane,
did it.
bro.
So you can see the difference. That's just the same material between the toe box here and the mud guard. That's just the same material flipped over. But ideally I would have wanted it to be as hairy as that is right there. But it kind of came out a little smooth, a little bit smooth. But it's okay. It's okay. And then you flip it over,
The
and
yellow
then
3M on the
always
left.
3M again. I should have probably did some volt here or something, but I changed it
No,
up.
no, 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 no. That would have just took it. That don't need no volt. That what you've done there is absolute perfect.
And then let me see if you guys want me to show you the glow. I can show you how it glows.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
give
do
me
it.
just a
Let's do
sec.
it.
Let me see.
I think, Damon, this is your show, bro. Let's make this a show for sure. We're waiting a year for this. I'm gonna keep saying it.
This is nuts.
Unreal.
Bespoke. It is
When
bespoke.
Chris
So
Fox started
that's
in
where
it, I've
it's
been
just
trying to get sold
going
up in
up
it.
in levels.
All right, give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna close this door.
Damien, in your time, bro.
Uh-oh.
Tim, I'm adding you, bro. I'm adding you. You're not coming in. I just saw that. You look at that. Damn. Look at the air unit, bro. Look at that air unit.
They're dirty, innit?
Yeah, so it glows
Imagine in
pretty
the
good,
light,
man.
They
The
are
air
hard.
unit is beautiful, man. It's beautiful. The air unit is
They lit
beautiful,
up in
man.
no time as well.
Brother.
They lit up in seconds as well.
That's mostly
They're
still got volt in
insane.
it from when it's been put in the box on the first day.
They're
Say
sick.
again?
Look at that, man.
They are sick.
Yeah, so they come through really well, man. The air unit is really, really nice.
That's amazing.
It's really nice. Okay, let me turn the light back on.
Next levels.
Creparello is at sneakers and trim, boy.
Oh, look. He's on a different level, bro.
So that was like a Oregon Ducks inspired. Yeah, that's one of my favorite pairs for sure,
What are you
man.
saying? That's like one of
So
your
far,
best.
you've
That's one
gone
of your
up.
favorites, yeah?
You've just gone up in the levels. I'm scared to see the next shoe.
Yeah, because like I said, when you go in there, you're so excited, and you just want to. When you first have your first appointment, you're just so excited. You have an idea in your mind of what you want to do, and then you get in there, and it's kind of like a kid in a candy store. You have so many different different materials to work with. So many different outsoles, so many different pairs of laces. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you can go in there and get like kind of like creator's block in a sense. So a lot of times I kind of had to force myself to do some stuff, and fortunately it turned out great, right? But then what happens is I started to talk to other bespoke people, and they say, no, you got to do
Yo,
sketches, and you
Dave,
got
don't give
to.
it away, man, in the comments. Dave, don't give the things away, bro. Keep that
Okay.
secret. Not you, Dave.
All right.
Not you, Dave. I'm on about Dave. This Dave Van Garen or whatever. He's giving away the
All right.
pairs.
So
Don't tell no one the pairs, bro.
no. Those are gonna stay with me, man. Those are gonna stay with me. They're not going anywhere.
Hey, Kirk. Yeah, I'm with you,
Okay.
Kirk, innit?
Let me get another pair. Guys. Hold on.
I'm waiting for 4 special pairs.
Okay, so this pair right here, I really like the when they came out with the off-white Air Max 97, and then I also liked the Vans Moon Eye Cats. The gray Vans Mean Eye Cat. I kind of use those as an inspiration for these. But it definitely got some off-white hints in it. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But this is a pair that a lot of people like as well. So this one right here.
Oh, you got it again.
Bro, he's violating. It's what I'm saying. It's just getting mad and mad and mad.
Hold on. Let's change it up. So that's a pair that's kind of like inspired by those. I know it's loosely inspired, but I kind of like the Vans Amino Cap. That's why I went with this gray, and also the Off White 97, who I never got a chance to get. So I did these right here, and it's kind of like a mashup. It's a lot of gray here. Another mistake that I feel like I made. I wish I would have did this U throat and this back portion right here in a different material, but I did that in kind of like that. Those
That's
Some
snake
sexy.
beat,
scales.
some
That
beehive
looks
type thing.
beautiful, man.
Yeah. So I wish I would have done that in a different material. But other than that, it's cool. But one thing that I really, really like is I did just a little piece of the orange back. So I really like that.
Yeah, Crep shots. I'm with you on that as well, bruv.
For
Mhm.
real.
And I
What
wish
you
I would
do?
have did these two portions right here. I wish I would have did them in a different color
Nah,
because they're
man, they
both
can't.
gray. Yeah.
They
There's
can't.
nothing. What you've done there is absolute perfection. That shoe is
Show us the inside. I know you like to do your inside different.
Yeah, no worries. So let me pull a little thing out here.
Sorry, instep. Sorry.
And so I just did a gray perforated on the inside right there. So, and I backed it in white. That's 3M too. When you're looking down in there,
yeah. Look, it's 3M.
it's 3M. You can't really see it now, but when
I
the
can see
light
it
hits
around
it
the
a certain
outside.
way, you can.
I can see it
Yeah.
around the
This has
inside of
got
the edge.
3M inner soles, you know.
Yeah. So it's really not a lot of limit. It's not a lot of limit. Oh yeah, and then I also like the fact that I did the swoosh in
Yeah,
a
that's what I
different
wanted to. That's what I meant. That's what I meant by the instep. Yeah, that's
color.
what I wanted to see. That's sick. I love it. Yeah, they're hard, man.
Beautiful
They're
shapes,
hard.
man.
Yep, they're
Yeah,
hard.
thank you. Get a little red here and some blue and orange laces. A little bit of photo blue right there on the mini swoosh.
I see you
Um,
got the orange on the sole, and I was just waiting to see where the orange was brought in, innit? Obviously, I see it on the lace tips and that, but then when you turn it around,
right. So I like that. I like that shoe. I wish I would have did a few things different, but I really like it. And again, on the tongue, you got that diamond
yeah,
shape, kind of like snake scale material. And again, I
yeah,
did that on an Air Max day. That's patent leather on the back right there. Patent leather.
Yeah.
So. And even the lace hole, if you can see the lace hole, that's Safari on the lace hole right there. This piece right here,
No,
that's
yeah, I'm with you,
Safari.
bruv. I'm with you on that. I know what
I
you
can
mean.
see that. I
Yeah,
can see that.
yeah. So you can even, that's a piece that you can customize too. Everything here is customizable.
Yeah, that blue's
Everything.
fire.
So that's Safari. And then
Looks
let me see, did I do this one different? Yeah, see this one here, that's different too.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
Like
know,
they
so,
keep bringing that one
Most
back, man.
definitely
That's
did
a
that. Yeah.
serious shoe,
yeah.
bro.
So.
Fam,
These
these are
are
I
nuts.
didn't know how that one would come out, but it came out very well. Came out very well. And then I
Definitely
just
came
got
out
some
very well.
Oh, Damien, listen, bro,
extra
that is
laces here.
beauty. They're beauties.
So that
Yeah,
was
so
that
clean.
was a third Air Max day that I did that one.
They're so clean.
hmm All right, so moving on. Let me put this one back here. Let me see what we got here. That one's got to go last. That's my favorite one. All right. Oh man, maybe that one got to go last. That's a good one too.
Hey, trust me, crep shots.
All right. Okay. I got you guys.
You got
Now I
us.
got my orders. I should have been more prepared, so I apologize to everybody, man. So this pair, this pair right here,
Oh, you could have
inspired
done it. I
by
could have done it. This is it.
this is the only built for Cuban links pair. I did this pair before the Diodora N9000 came out, so that's that one right there, and that's
Look at
inspired
this
by
shoe,
that one.
people. I want to see some fire emojis. I want to see whatever you can put in. Look at this shoe, man.
You know what's mad? Yeah, the man's just got the ranges as well. He's got a nice green trainer, nice grey trainer, nice black and red trainer. I guarantee. What? It's just a selection of colours.
Hey, this one, this
It's
is the
nothing.
Raekwon.
They're all
Yes,
sick.
this is based off of that Raekwon, so I can't really take a whole lot of creative credit for this one. but I did feel like that it would translate very well on the Air Max 1, you know? So
Oh, so
I
you
did do a few.
take all creative creation for that. Because look at that shoe. That's you done that shoe.
Now, you know, then you know how you have the parental advisory sticker
Look at this. What's the code that?
on the albums, right? So then I did the tongue in that parental advisory type of thing. But then I just put instead of parental advisory, I put Air Max 1 by Nike. And then year 1995, that's the year Only Built for Cuban Links came out. So,
Gosh.
and then because of that,
I'm not.
you know, okay, so Nike is kind of strict on what they want you to put on your shoes, writing wise, font, stuff like that. But some stuff they kind of allowed you to get away with, you know,
How's that ill?
especially if the people at corporate that okayed it didn't really know too much about it. So some stuff I was able to get away with, and some stuff wasn't. You know, I was able to kind of design that on my own. That tongue label, and it's massive. It's pretty big. And there goes some Safari again for you guys right there. And then also on the inside, I did Safari on the back of that swoosh.
Look back at the screen. Look, Jesus. Show us that ill.
So, and then so this is one of the things I was able to get away with right here.
The
And
ill.
so it's kind of a Wu-Tang inspired shoe, so I did the like Wu-Tang on the back.
Brother.
So
They're
that,
not.
so since I was able
Oh,
to do that, and then on the inside, you know, because you know they call that shoe the purple, they call that album the purple tape. I was able to do the purple tape, and so I'll pull it out so you guys can see it.
Oh man, I can't believe
So that's the insole.
See the tape, the purple tape. Look.
Yeah, so I put the purple tape on there, and I kind of did it in lavender. And one of the trick is too. Sometimes you can use the same materials. I mean, excuse me, not the same materials, but use light colors, and they kind of turn out better. You know, so the purple with the lavender tape kind of turned out good. So that's the insole. And again, Kevlar on the tongue. As you can see, the back tongue is backed by Kevlar right there, which is one of my favorite materials to use. And also, oh, okay, hold on. Let me show you that too.
this is on fire.
So Raekwon on the album,
watch this
on the album, he wore kind of like a sweater that was kind of checkerboard. They didn't really have checkerboard, so I kind of did the black and white Safari to kind of mimic that sweater that he had on the album cover.
Yeah.
So
you went in, bro. You went in.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite pairs too. And again, the U throat and this quarter panel right here, that's the same material but just flipped over, so you can see how it's long suede there.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's more smooth there. That's just the same material flipped over.
Bring it out.
Those two.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is smooth. That shoe there. I've been putting this page for so long. To see these shoes, it's unreal, man. Unreal.
It's good to be on here with you guys because I haven't looked at them in months, man, honestly. So that's that. Oh.
Look at that midsole. Look at that sole.
That's the smoke black again, the translucent black, and then the glow. I did that one with a yellow air, and then
what, in the air unit on that glows as well?
No. I probably should have done that, but I just did that one in yellow. Yeah. So there we go. That one. They give you, laces and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so that's that. Put that one down. Let's see what else we got. Okay, hold on, guys.
Please. This is my best show to date.
So Wu-Tang Clan was one of my favorite groups growing up.
Same here.
I'm from the West Coast. I'm from California, but I still like Wu-Tang Clan. So this is another pair that I did.
You gonna put out the Killer Bees?
This is another pair that I did, and I really like this pair. This pair came out really well in my opinion. So
this is my pair. This is my pair.
Oh, it just don't stop. It just don't stop, does it?
The killer bee.
So I did the yellow midsole. There's a glow in the dark. That's glow in the dark again. The mud guard again is Kevlar. I'm using Kevlar a lot. That's ballistic. You see that? You see that smooth shower has the lines going through? That's ballistic mesh. So that was one of the new materials. That was one of the new materials that they brought out. So I use ballistic mesh there. We got the suede backing right there again. And then what I had them do was, you see the honeycombs? I had them laser the whole honeycombs in there. So that toe box is butter soft leather, and then they lasered the honeycomb in there. And it's also on the back of the tongue. It's also on the tongue, but it's bigger on the tongue. I wanted to do it bigger on the tongue. Kevlar right here for the lace hole again.
Damien, don't hold back. Show us the heel of that shoe, man.
So, and then I did the medial swoosh right there. That's 3M in the back. That's 3M in the back. And then, you know, I tried to do this one a little bit bigger too, because I wanted it to be a little bit different. So the tongue has the bigger honeycombs, and also this collar here has the big honeycombs. Now this one, I couldn't get away with a lot. I couldn't just put Wu-Tangs on there, so I had to have a little bit of work done to this pair. And I'm not done. I'm gonna do something right there. That's the glow from the second Wu-Tang album, because I wanted to kind of combine both of them. But I'm still gonna put some type of Wu-Tang here. Some type of, as soon as I find somebody to do something interesting with that, I'll do it. So I'm not done with that pair. And then I had this professionally done too. I had this sewn in. So just to add a little bit of that. And that's not from Nike. That's not from Nike, guys. I had to do that myself.
You still had that done. Look at that shoe, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then my buddy K Storm, man, he said, you know, he likes to try things different. So honeycomb, the bees, and the flowers. So I did flowers right there. You see that flower? So I did that on the back.
The details, bro, on every pair, bro. But they're all nuts. They're just nuts.
Yeah, thank you, man. I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate some of the love people have shown. You know, because you make them for yourself, but you do want other people to like them as well. You know, so I really appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I got a lot of likes on my page and stuff, and I really appreciate that they were well received. You know what I mean? So, so that's that pair. Oh yeah, and I did the Nike on that on the youth road as well, and that was the first time that I did that on that youth road.
What did we do?
So mini swoosh there. That's called the C swoosh. If you guys, that's the B swoosh. They call that the B swoosh, and that's the C swoosh.
And what we got on the sole? What did you do with the sole on that one?
I did the glow in a different panel, on that bigger second panel this time. And I just did that to create a little. I did that to create a little contrast, because when you're looking at it from the side, I wanted it to be a little bit contrast. I didn't want it to be solid yellow. So it's kind of solid yellow there. But I did it there on the bigger panel to create a little contrast.
My face has been scrunched up for so long, my face is aching.
So I really like this pair, guys. This is one of my favorite pairs for sure.
That's an amazing pair.
They're all amazing.
I'm just gonna keep getting better, bro. I'm just gonna keep getting better.
The details are nuts. The details.
I'm really sad that program went away, man, because I had some ideas that I wanted to execute. And here's a story too, man. I used to go there and I used to book 2 appointments, because they usually do 2 appointments a day. So I used to book both appointments and just do 2 or 3 pairs in one day. And I had an appointment right before COVID started last year in February. I had an appointment in March. And the week that I was supposed to go there to New York, everything shut down here in the United States, and I never got a chance to do the last two pairs. Never got a chance to do the last two pairs. So, hey, you win some and you lose some, you know. So
That's right, yeah.
so that's that pair. Okay, hold on, guys.
It's not done yet.
I know it's late there. I'm gonna try to get through it real quick. Let's see. I think I got two more pairs here. Let me see. Do I got two more? Okay.
That's correct. I know there's 3.
I thought I had two more. Maybe I just had one more.
Chris Foster, I'll never stay this long.
I do have two more. So guys, I'm from Los Angeles originally. Okay. I'm born and raised in California, but I grew up in Los Angeles. And when Nipsey Hussle died, it was like a big thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, brother.
It was like a big thing in Los Angeles. You know, a lot of people mourned him and missed him, and even the people that weren't really familiar with his music, and the last album he did was phenomenal. But there's a lot of people that weren't familiar with his music, and for some reason, maybe it was the way he was killed or something like that. It just resonated with a lot of people, especially here in the United States. So right after he died, I kind of like did this pair.
He was the GOAT, so I'm interested to see these. That's my guy.
Oh, I've got shivers. I've been waiting for this shoe. I've been waiting to see this shoe for a year.
So I did this blue pair for him, and it's kind of monotone, but I think the details is kind of what makes the shoe. So it's really you know, that's some really good nubuck right there. Trying to change its colors and everything. I did that swoosh. That's a double 3M swoosh. So this lights up, and the back of it lights up too. You know, because I kind of wanted everything to kind of be light. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be dark, so I did both of those in 3M. I did some hints in gold, so that's gold right there. You know. The youth throat is in that good suede too. Good color changing and good texture suede. I forget what all the materials are called, so I apologize, everybody.
You ain't gotta apologize,
You know,
bro.
I did the same thing there. And that's another kind of mesh. It's called ballistic mesh. So they have like waffle mesh and regular mesh, and that's ballistic mesh. So that turned out really well. I did the gold tips here on the laces. And then the details in here is really what makes it. So I did the Marathon Continue flag with the Nike sign, and it says TMC in the back.
Oh, brother, David, man. This is the name of we are Creps on Creps UK. The marathon continues.
Mm-hmm.
Look
with
at
the Nike sign. So that was done at Nike. That's the one that we snuck past them. The ballistic mesh again, and then hold on, guys. So
between them and the green, I mean, if you're struggling to get pairs out or get pairs seen and I'll just, you know what I'm saying? No problem.
Yeah. So they when you die, they give you flowers, and hopefully, for us, they'll give us our flowers while we're still here. So I did the flowers right there, right?
Man.
But they also have teardrops, so you can see them, and they're done with Nike.
I see them on the picture, bro. That's what I'm saying.
So that's a Nike swoosh inside of a tear, and I did like teardrops. So there's a couple of those in there.
Look at the detail on that shoe, bro.
So then, okay, let me flip around. So I did that on the tongue.
Look.
Marathon continues. And then also we got the gray safari right there. So that's a good little change up right there. That's good. The marathon continues. And then I'll pull the outsole out. And they're both different. Just a second. I gotta pull out both the shoes on this one. So then, that block, that block is a gang block that he died on. It's that neighborhood is a gang neighborhood, Crenshaw and Slauson. That's kind of like Rolling 60s neighborhood, they're Crips. But it's a real famous intersection in LA. So that right one says Slauson right there, and then right there it says Victory Lap right there, and that's on the right instep insole. So and then on the left one, give me just a second because I gotta pull out both of them.
Oh man.
So on the left one, we got the same thing, same flowers, right? And then what happened was instead
This
of
guy,
doing them the same on the tongue,
he's the
I
guy.
kind of alternated on the tongue and the insole. So let me pull out the insole. So again, that's Lawson and Crenshaw. Again, the intersection. So that's Crenshaw. That's Lawson. And then the one says Victory Lap and the one says the marathon continues. And then on the tongues, they alternate. So Victory Lap, the marathon continues. And then if you turn it around, both of them say the same thing. Both of them say the marathon continues. So that's a really good pair. It's
That's
a really
not just
good
a
pair.
really good pair. That is an
I'll
amazing
probably
pair.
never wear. I'll never wear that pair. I'll probably never wear any of them, but this
Hey,
pair
bro,
for
I'm
sure.
going to wear them and show their art.
That is, isn't it? That's art, isn't it?
It's straight up art.
Yeah,
And the
it's a wonderful experience, man. And I'm gonna tell you guys, the experience with making your own shoe is just as great as the finished product. The finished product is kind of like winning a champ. It's kind of like your favorite football team winning a championship. You know what I mean? It's like it's the culmination of it, but then you got to go and do it all over again. You know what I mean? So the process itself was it was so fun, man. It was. I wish everyone would have got it. I wish I could have been a billionaire and sent everybody £1,000 and let them do their own, But
I believe you as well.
mhm. So that's that pair. And I think I got one more to show you guys. I got like a few of them that are in storage or whatnot, but I got a few more to show you guys. Oh, just this one more. I'm sorry, just one more.
Yeah, that's all right. I think I know what one it is. I know. I hope it is. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, bro, this is the one.
Let's see. This pair probably got the biggest positive reaction. And so, like I said, I'm humbled and I appreciate that it was well received. You know what I mean? Because you always want to do something for yourself, but you kind of you hope that everybody else likes it too. And I'm just glad that everybody liked it. It's not really an original idea because it was, like I said, it was based off of the purple Diodora, the purple tape Diodora. But honestly, I think they might have went well more. They would have, the colorway went better with the Air Max 1 than it did with the purple Diodora. That's just my opinion. But so this is the one. This is based on the
You
purple tape.
you really know about colors, fam.
So these are bookends. Those two pairs are bookends. So this is just like the Diodoras that came out. This is the red one that came out recently, and this is the purple tape one.
I gotta go.
And again, I tried to use, even though we're using all purple, you can kind of create a lot of definition and a lot of depth by just using different purple. So this is purple nubuck. This is purple long hair suede. This is purple like a funny kind of cracked leather. Of course, 3M in the back and regular mesh. So I try to create, and this is leather. You see the back of the tongue is leather. So I try to use different purples to create kind of better contrast, because even though they're all the same color purple, but just in using different materials, they'll just be a little bit different and create some more depth. You know, so and then I did a silver. I did the silver.
Need one of them ones or the green ones. I need to experience these colors, bro. Yeah.
and then too, this instead of using that's lavender inside there instead of the regular purple. I think this is purple
Look at
too.
that! Look at that! Look at that!
Oh my God! Look at the soul.
I went all translucent, so that's translucent. All of that's translucent. So
You're killing me. You're killing me. These are nuts.
And then too, let me see what. Oh yeah, that's a really nice suede in the back too. You can't see it. It's really nice suede in the
I can
back.
see that.
Really nice. Really nice gray nubuck suede here.
Oh, the quality
Look at that! Look at that! Look.
The quality is insane, bro.
And then with this one, just like the Diodora.
The back video.
Got tape in the back.
The tape.
Oh, yeah, that's the tape in the back again. I'm sorry. So I did the tape on the back.
I'm sorry.
And they kind of messed this one up. So in the middle, it was supposed to be a Nike swoosh, but they didn't put it there. So it was okay. I didn't want to send them back just to be able to get that Nike swoosh. So, and then on the insoles, just like the purple tape. Give me just a second. Oh, that is those. So just like the purple tape ones, I'll show you guys. I did the 1 and the 2, just like the, side 1 and side 2. And I debated doing more work to them and putting like all the songs on side 1, just like the other ones, but I guess I'll just leave them like this. It's okay. So that's lasered in. That 1 and 2, that's lasered in. And that's, again, colors create contrast. That's a lavender tip instead of the purple tip. So you use lavender to create some color contrast.
Look at the quality, bro. Hey.
Purple laces, but they, it creates color contrast again. So my thing was color contrast. So again, the journey from this is my last bespoke from the first one. I got more into figuring out, I got one more pair to show you guys too. I forgot.
Please tell me. So I know what it is. I know. Please let it be the one I think it is.
So that's it's awesome when you start to use things that you've been through in life. For me, it was always music, albums that I listened to growing up with that like kind of changed the way I looked at life or something of that nature. I don't want to make it seem like I'm too deep. It's albums that I loved growing up that I listened to on repeat. The Purple Tape by Raekwon is one of them. Which is called
Amazing album.
Amazing album. Wu-Tang, the first Wu-Tang, both Wu-Tang albums were really the first one. And then this album here, last one. So that's the last look at the purple one right there. Where's that last pair? Hold on, guys.
I'm sure.
Bro, this is the pair that I think is going to be. I hope it is.
I'm sure.
This is the show. If this is the one, this is the show. Then we can take some questions. But believe me, this next one, if it is what I think it is, damn.
I don't know if I can take this one. I don't know if I can take this
one.
That last one was a lot from my heart. This next one might send me into a heart attack, bro.
So this one, me being from the West Coast,
definitely is.
Dr. Dre was always one of my favorites. You know what I mean? So he had an album called The Chronic that came out way back when I was in middle school,
If I had a
1992,
hair
I
all now, I'll be
believe.
going,
Trust
Somebody,
me.
somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was 1992, and I did this one.
The Chronic album was
Based on
92, yeah. Look at his shoes, bro.
So what I did with this one is I took the album cover. I wish I could have a picture of the album cover, and I just created this shoe based on the colors and the things that I saw on the album cover.
I remember that. Well,
So
With a picture of him in the middle.
so this right here. These quarter pound of this, that's cork. As you can see, it's cork. And then what I did was I used ballistic mesh on the no, was that ballistic mesh? No, this is not ballistic mesh. This is that uh oh gosh, I forgot what it's called. I had it. It's the same mesh that was on another pair of shoes. I can't remember what it's called again.
There's no bother, man. It's alright. It's a mesh toe box. It's fire.
Yeah. And then I used the green B swoosh, and then I did the mud guard in suede, like a nubuck suede, more of a smooth, more less than a long hair, something like more short hair. And then the sole, I did it again with that translucent gum, but this is a darker translucent gum. And then I did the tip. That time I did that one in blue, and then I did the back one in green. So, and then I flip it over. Then I flip that swoosh on the front side of it. That's a glow in the dark. See that swoosh? I believe this is glow in the dark.
mm-hmm.
And then I flipped it here and did more blue suede.
Yeah.
And the cork came out really, really well. You guys can see that cork, man. It came out really, really well.
Yeah, for real.
And then if you remember the album cover, the album cover had that little mirror right there, and that's what used to come on the zigzags. I don't know if you guys remember that. That mirror had the zigzag guy in the middle.
That's right.
And then Dr. Dre, for his album, he had his face in the middle, but I couldn't do Dr. Dre's face, so I just put the year that the album came out, if you guys could see that.
I put his face on the advert that I made for this show. I'll put his face.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. And then that's waffle mesh right there on that little lace lock right there. Dr. Dre is from Compton, which is kind of a neighborhood in California, so I did that. Same old English letters. And what else? Oh, okay. So then when you bought the album, not the actual cassette, but when you had the vinyl was black, right? Of course, it's an album, and then you had of course Nike didn't do this, but I had to do this on my own, and I did that. So
Hold on.
Smoke weed every day. Look how he run that like that. Look.
So that's my insole right there, and that's a really good leather too, really soft leather. I wanted to do patent leather for this to be more like vinyl, but they wouldn't let me do it. They was being suckers that day. They didn't want to let me be great and do patent leather for that. So I was mad about that, but it's no problem. And that's all I got right now. I think I got 5 more pairs.
And said that's all I've got, you know.
Yeah, I think I got 15 pair of bespoke total, and that's all I had in my room. So
no,
I think I have some other pairs.
You just made a dream come true. I wanted to do this show for a year, just over a year. We've had a few times where we've missed out on each other, but I am honoured. I'm like truly honoured, and so is everyone that's in it. Must be, because this is a big thing in England. In England, these shows are massive.
Yeah, hey guys, I'm just really appreciative that, you know, like I said, some of the people out there really appreciated the pairs that I made. You know, I try not to come across as please forgive me if I came off as being anything less than humble, because I thank God that He gave me the opportunity to be able to do things like this with my life. I never would have thought that I would be able to pay, you know, $1,000 US dollars, which is the cost of a bespoke, and have 15 pair. I truly feel, blessed to be able to do that. And I don't want to come off as anything less than humble, because
No.
I'm
You
really
ain't nothing.
appreciative.
But nothing but humble, bro. Listen,
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing but humble, and your collection is amazing, bro. You've
Christmas, you're
showed
Yeah,
right
it
there.
thank
to
you,
me.
man.
This is what I'm about. You know,
Showed
getting
it
the
to the
gentleman.
most charitable thing you
It's
could
been
have.
a honor. Like I'm saying, he's a gentleman. He's like, my brother lit up the place for the most humble. Look, everyone's on you, brother. Everyone's saying you're amazing. You're humble. For us, like
Yeah,
I'm saying,
thank
in
you,
the
guys.
UK, Air Max Ones for us in the UK is a big deal. And to see this amount of Air Max Ones in this quality and what you've done, just amazing, bro. I've got to say,
Bro,
man.
Yeah, thank you, guys, man.
learning skills are amazing. Not need to hide.
Yeah, man. We've got to do something. So
I'm
Yeah,
just
so I
saying,
reminding
need.
everyone, what if anyone's got any questions, we can do another little 5 minutes of questions. Let's give a little QA. If anyone's got any questions, put them in there. We get them up. We have some questions. How long have you been collecting anyway, Dame?
Oh man, just like you guys, all my life, man. All my life. Anytime I didn't want anything. I didn't want anything for my birthday or Christmas other than sneakers. I didn't want video games. I didn't want clothes. I just wanted sneakers. You know, that's it. And
100%.
and I told my grandmother. I was raised by my grandmother. I told her months in advance, hey, I don't want anything for Christmas other than this pair of Air Jordans or this pair of Air Maxes, and that was it. And
Bless up to
because
your
of that,
grandmother, man. Bless up the
yeah,
grandmothers.
yeah. So, it's been a lifelong love affair, just like with you guys, But like I said, it kind of becomes difficult. One thing I learned from talking to you, well, listening to you guys yesterday, I had no idea that Offspring did that. What you guys pairs, that was wild. You know,
Yeah.
that was wild. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine a company telling you what you can and can't do with a sneaker that you purchased from them. But I get, like the guy said yesterday, I get what they were trying to do. So my applause to them for trying to do something.
Yeah,
Someone say, can
100%.
we see the drawings and the materials, please? Oh, Chris Foster. Can we see the drawings and
Oh,
the
okay. Okay, hold on. Let me go get a couple of folders and just show you like what it comes with. Give me just a second, okay?
No worries, brother. Get Chris's question up. I just did.
Bro,
I've got a
this
few
has been
questions coming up.
this has been a mad one, bro. My head's just spinning out of brother. There's a 3 pairs there. You just feel like you need them.
Now, them green ones, I couldn't even pick a pair. But look, I'd want a Nipsey Hussles. I love Nipsey Hussle. I'd love that pair. But them two
Bro, the
race ones,
Nipsies, the green ones, the purple ones, and the Nipsies. Stop it! Stop
but you have to
it!
have both pairs of them Rake ones. Because them Rake ones, the purple tape and the red, and the one I love to do the Dora. But you could wear that shoe and shoe, you know what I'm saying?
Every single one of them are fire. But when there's just set ones that you like, bro, that's why bespoking is sick. Because no matter how much you feel like you might want them or have to have them, you can't get them.
Chris Foster, look, saying, wait till you see this. Remember, Chris Foster's got these folks as well. He showed us them the
He's
other
got
day.
4 pairs.
But like Chris Foster's never been in this show for so long, and so this guy has kept him in this line.
Hey guys, I'm back.
He's been putting it down.
Here he's here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Blessings.
So
man.
you go into the way it used to go was you made your appointment, you call or send an email and make your appointment, set your date for the appointment. You go in there, you make the shoes, and then when they were done, they gave you a folder with with a picture of your shoes and your selections that you made. So that says Nike Lab. I believe it says. Can you see that? That's Book ID.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's like a picture of the shoe. So they give you a printout, and it never translates very well. It doesn't translate very well. You get it, and you're kind of like, ah. But then once you get the finished product, it's like incredible.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So then They give you that, and then they give you samples of everything you chose. So here's
Look
here's
at this
the
package.
bill sheet. Here's the
Is that
bill
the
sheet
purple
here.
tape? Yeah, look.
So remember on those purple tape ones, I said I didn't know what it was called. That material was called, that shiny material that was on
Yeah.
the swoosh, and it's called Dory Metal. It's called core purple Dory Metal. So it tells you everything that you use for the particular shoe right there, breaks it down. And then they give you the swatches. They'll give you samples of the material. So, in between the time when you're waiting, and it took a while. It took like 6 to 8 weeks at best, to get your pair from the time you made your appointment to actually sending them to you. So then they give you all the swatches.
Oh wow.
So that's one of the 3Ms. That's one of the 3Ms right there. Here's the waffle mesh.
Yeah, look.
Here's one of the playmat. That's one of the butter soft leathers right there.
Look at that leather.
Sneaker speaker.
Then that's another one of the meshes right there that I use. This is that shiny material that I used on that swoosh. So that's one of the shiny materials.